good evening, my stamping friends. Welcome back to a mystery stamping event. It is a Friday night, August 6th. So if you're watching this live, welcome. I'm so happy that you're here for our final Facebook Live of the virtual party. Now, if you aren't quite sick of listening to me make cards yet or chat about what's going on, plan to take a look a little later today, or of course you can watch it tomorrow. I'll be sharing a link for a video that I created, the free with the purchase cards, or just an all-around great project. So if you want a really cute little project to create, or you want to get them free with your purchase, I'm going to give you a little glimpse at what I just made. So I just made the video. It's up on YouTube. It's probably almost done loading right now, but I'll give you a little glimpse at the cards. But if you want a step-by-step directions on how to make them, or just an all-around closer look, be sure to check that out. I will be sharing the link over here on the Facebook page after I'm through with our mystery stamp. So this is a mystery stamping event, as well as, oh, I gotta turn my volume down if it's still on. It's mystery stamping and question and answer. So make sure you say hello. Make sure you ask some questions about being part of my Cafe Crafter group, my Stampin' Up! Classes, whatever kind of questions you have. I have a few people that had messaged me some questions over the last few days, so I will address those. If you ask a question and I answer it like a good question, I'm going to send you a door prize as long as you filled out that door prize form. So I'm going to just, I don't even know if it would be a prize. I'm just going to send you something. So be sure to fill out the door prize form, ask some questions, and I will take a look at them as we go. And we'll be mystery stamping here momentarily. And I did have some questions on the mystery stamp, but it's a mystery. So some of the directions were pretty mysterious, okay? So don't worry, we're gonna go nice and slow so you're gonna be able to have success with your projects. But the idea is that you get the general list and then you gotta come here to see what's going on, right? Okay, so let me show you these cards. Now, a couple of you ladies that are here are in my Cafe Crafter group that I see. And so make sure that if you wanna be surprised on Tuesday at our team meeting, because these are our team meeting make and takes, you turn around or just don't look right now. But if you don't care, if you don't mind the not being surprised, let me share. So, okay, here we go. Look at this card. Beautiful. See, look at how fun that is. We get to see both sides of the paper. I made them with 2 different stamp sets. Of course, the originals, I'll show you the originals too, were with the, let me see, what is it called? That deer set. The one I borrowed from Gail today. So I had to go to Gail's to borrow the set. But I also used it with this other stamp set. Of course, it'll say in the video, encircled in warmth, okay, is this stamp set. So I just made the same card with encircled in warmth. This might be my favorite. Look at that. Both sides of the paper. It's amazing. Again, this video will post after I'm done with this. It was just uploading to YouTube, and then I'll share it over here. Look at that. Or you can just go right over to YouTube. And I appreciate it when you do go over to YouTube. If you would subscribe to my page, give me a like. I'm trying to gain gain a little ground over on YouTube because Facebook hasn't been so polite to me lately. So I've been sharing a little bit more over there. So you want to be there too. If you subscribe, you get notifications when I post a video. Let's see. Okay, I moved into the deer. So we are on Peaceful Deer. Hey, did anyone spot what I'm having to drink today? I see that it's in the video. I switched from coffee. I do probably about 4 other than my team stuff, because I do a lot of Cafe Crafter stuff sometimes at night. But other than my team stuff, I don't do a lot of Facebook Lives at night, usually only for parties. So usually you guys see me drinking my coffee. I have switched to a beer. So I'm having a beer. I haven't gotten very far on it, maybe like 2 drinks. Maybe I should have a drink. But maybe not too much before the mystery stamp, because that could get interesting. So we'll have to go easy here. Anyways, Peaceful Deer bundle. I promise. That was like my 3rd sip. All right, but if it wasn't, I mean, who cares? It's Friday night, right? It's Friday night. I'm not going anywhere. So be sure, grab your favorite drink, whether it be some tea, some coffee, maybe a beverage, maybe a wine cooler, glass of wine, whatever it may be. And then look at this. So this is just a quick glance. There's a whole video with measurements, me chatting about them. All right, so there you go. That's what's going to be popping up here after this video. I'll share it with you. Watch it as you want. It's a video. You can watch it anytime, just as this is. So you can catch this on a replay. There is no rush to get to this. But if you're here, There's a ton of you here. I appreciate it. So again, make sure if you have some questions about our Cafe Crafter group, about events going on, you know, paper shares, we got Fall Fest coming up, any of that, ask in the comments. I will address it, and then I'm going to send you a little prize as long as you fill out that door prize form. Let's get started on our mystery stamping. It's not a terribly long project. It's a pretty quick project. I'm going to go step by step through the entire thing. All right, and as we go, I will talk about some things because, you know, this is meant to tell you a little bit more about our Cafe Crafter group, about Stamp and Scrap with Tammy, things like that. So it's not just a mystery stamp. We got to answer some questions here too. All right, let me go ahead and get this in place. Do you notice this? I got my paper trimmer. I'm going to also bring my Simply Scoring tool in because we're going to do some scoring. So today it is a mystery stamping, right? Mystery stamping. If anyone has made it, after you've completed it, feel free to share it in the comments. I would love to see it. And when you do that, you get entered in for door prizes. So all kinds of ways to win some stuff from me from our virtual party. So first, let's cover this before we get started. As you are finding some supplies. So I hope that you will stamp along with me and create this fun project. So while you're waiting or while I'm talking, go find yourself a piece of cardstock. Like, make sure these supplies match. Unless you don't like to match, then don't match. You do whatever you want. But let's go find a piece of cardstock. Any color will do, okay? My color, I'm gonna make a Halloween project. See, I'm being pretty vague about what I'm making. I'm making mine Halloween themed. So my cardstock color is going to be black. But whatever you decide, kind of coordinate with what you want your designer series paper to be. It can be anything, okay? All right, so let's go ahead. While you are finding that, let me talk about this Happy Shopper Starter Kit special. It is on special all month of August and September. But if you take advantage of it right now, you have got 6 months of a 20% discount through Stampin' Up. That is a phenomenal deal. Not only that, you are gonna get free shipping on $125 in product plus a free bundle. So you get a free bundle from Stampin' Up. How amazing is that? So your choice of 125, free bundle from Stampin' Up. They send you a paper pumpkin. You get free shipping. Plus you get some catalogs and some other fun stuff. They send you a really cool pen. It's in this like little envelope. It's kind of hidden in there. It's like the best pen I've ever had. I can't even find it now. I don't know where it is, but it's amazing. I have a few of them. And the only way to get them now is in the starter kit. We used to get them as like little perks, but we don't anymore. Okay, so that's what you're gonna get from Stampin' Up. And then 20% off anything you order for the next 6 months. And there is no minimum required. So if you wanna place one order, you can do that. If you wanna place an order every week, you can do that. You'll get 20% off everything. But now what do I do as a Cafe Crafter leader? I do quite a bit. So you know, your involvement is completely up to you as far as my group goes. Of course, we got the ongoing discount. I do a weekly Facebook Live in our private Facebook group. All the tutorials that I send out are free to my group. I send those in a monthly email. We do not so much Zoom anymore. We do some Zoom events, but we do Facebook Live team meetings with recognition. We do card swaps, traveling. We are traveling to an event this Sunday as a group, anyone that wanted to come, to just a group where there's going to be tons of sharing and lots of displays, and it's so fun. We do some small mini conventions with our team. We get to pre-order early, so everything I've been sharing for the last few days, we've all had since the beginning of July, or been able to have if we wanted to. We do some fun creative challenges where you win stamp sets. We do have a leadership group for those people that do want to take it to a next level. So we keep our regular group pretty light and lots of fun. And then we have a whole separate group for anybody that wants to talk more business. I give away a lot of free stuff. So if you are watching and you are in my Cafe Crafter group and you have ever gotten anything free from me or like a prize or a perk, I would love it if you would tell everybody else that's watching how much fun it is to be part of the Cafe Crafter group. We recently just did a kit night, a free kit night where everybody got to come and hang out at my house, and we made up some of the new kits. And there's so much more. So if anybody has any questions of what else is involved in our Cafe Crafter group, please ask. I do have some discounts coming up to those active members of our group. All summer long, they got $5 off my club classes. In the fall, they get $10 off Fall Fest, and they can bring their friends and get $3 for each friend they bring. So lots of opportunity within our group. Okay, so now we have our cardstock. We got to cut our cardstock. Little mystery here. All right, so Elizabeth said, it is so much fun. I know, I love having Elizabeth in the group. I love having all of you in the group. And we do, you know, I didn't have that on the list. There's just too many things to list on there. Something we have is, hold on, my paper. I think I can see some of the ladies that are watching. We have had, I mean, we've had many people in the past. We've had Steph demonstrate before. Tessie did a video for us not too long ago. Gail demonstrated for us last month. We've got Jan doing a demonstration this month just to share different ideas. Now, you don't have to do that. So if you're thinking, oh, I don't want to demonstrate anything, you don't have to do that. But we do have people within the group that are very talented, more talented than I'll ever be. And they like to share their talents with the group as far as different ideas. And they make it look so easy, okay? So let's go ahead. Yeah, Tessie said you end up belonging to a whole new family. You do. You are like a whole new family to me. All right. And friends, you know, like I said before, I don't have any, or now I do, but when I started this, I didn't have any stamping friends. No stamping friends. I mean, a few, but not near me anyways. Like, I did actually know Elizabeth, and like my upline I knew, but like, no friends. None of my friends would do this with me. So I went out and I found my new friends. So I have my regular friends, I call them, and then I have my new stamping friends. So I call all of you my stamping friends, and every one of you is a stamping friend. If you watch a video, if you come to an event, you are now a friend of mine. Okay, we're doing a project. Did you know that? All right, so I have got my piece of black cardstock. I need it cut 6.5 by 8. I've got my Stampin' Up! Paper trimmer, so I'm gonna cut this down to 8, okay? So you've maybe already done this step. I'm gonna have to think about this a little bit too. So this is a new card to me too. This was like a mystery card sent to me. So earlier today, and I'm gonna laugh, I don't know if Connie's watching right now, she asked, she sent me a message asking about it. I said, I don't know, it's a mystery. And really, Connie, it was a mystery because I hadn't made it yet. Like, I have since made it. So I thought, oh, I better check and make sure that works out. And so I didn't know, like, I just made this an hour ago. So we have got 8. I was just trusting my friend that sent me this that it was correct. So good thing it was. Okay, so we cut it to 8. Now let's go 6.5. All right, so I'm gonna trim it down to 6.5. Okay, so now what we have to do, let's hope I do this right. Now I'm a little bit nervous. That I'm gonna do this the right way. So let's just sit tight here. Oh, you all are so nice. Jan just said that I am awesome. You guys are all awesome. There are so many fun people in our group. So, okay, I'm gonna get nervous right now to make sure I do this right. I need to think. I am thinking right now. It needs to go this way, okay? So now I've got my Simply scoring tool. I'm gonna go on the 8, okay? So I'm gonna score these first lines, the 1, the 3.5, the 4.5, and the 7, the long way, okay? Obviously it wouldn't work this way because it doesn't even go to 7. Okay, this is all making sense right now, right? Okay, so let's see here. So we've got it this way, okay? We need a scoring tool. I don't have my scoring tool because I lose it like every other second. So I just use a take a pick tool, which is on the other side of my counter. I have got like every single piece of my counter like covered in stuff. You know, there's like stuff everywhere because, you know, I mean, I've been stamping for like 3 days straight. Facebook Live on Wednesday, one yesterday, you know. It's been a busy couple days in the stamp studio. All right, so let's go ahead here. We are gonna go 1. Let's score at 1. Okay, easy as can be. We've got a 1. Now let's score at 3.5. Okay, we got 1, we have 3.5. Our next score line is going to be at 4.5. Does anybody have any idea what we're making right now? I don't know. It's a mystery. And then let's go ahead and 7. Okay. So now let's score at 7. So that's what we have here. We have got 1, 3.5, 4.5, and 7. So now let's go ahead and flip it around. Flip, flip, flip. I'm into the flippy thing today. We made a card yesterday with flippy. Here we go. Yes, Tessie, Sunday in Medina is going to be a blast. I am going to be walking in there like I am a rock star with my group because we haven't been able to go to an event for a year and a half, almost 2 years. So there are new people. I'm so excited to share with you all that are new to going to a Stampin' Up! Event. And this isn't even put on direct by Stampin' Up! It's put on by some local leaders. But I am going to be just so excited to share it with you all. So it's going to be so much fun. I think somebody has guessed right what we're doing. This is not just an ordinary card. So this idea, and this is why I'm going slow. I am going super slow. So if somebody is just like, wait a minute, I do want to make this. And if you haven't started, I encourage you to do this because boxes can be intimidating, but they don't have to be. If you go as slow as I go, take your time. We're good, right? Okay. So let's see here. Now we are going to go the other way. I hope I'm doing this right. Oh my goodness. So 1 and 8. So that doesn't make a lot of sense, 1 and 8. So what we're going to do, what does make sense, so maybe that is a little bit wrong. We're going to go 1. Okay, so go 1. Score at 1. And then let's flip it. So see, this is why you got to watch the video. This is why I left a little mystery in the mystery so that you have to watch my video and then you'll figure out how to do this. And now let's go here. It should be 7, right? You're right. Not even, nope, it wouldn't be 7. It would actually have to be 5.5. But you know what I like to do? We'll just flip it. And then we'll do 1 on the other side. And then we have got all of our score lines that need to be completed to make a box. We are making a simple box. So if you want to print this off, just cross that off. Here we go. See? My mystery has to be a little mysterious, right? We'll go like this. So it was 1 and it would be 5.5. Okay. And that's going to make our box. Okay. So what are we going to do next? This is pretty easy. And if you do this wrong, I did it differently on my other one. Like I cut them some one way and some the other. It's not such a big deal. Let me get a scissors though. You think I probably have like 5 sitting there. I think maybe that might be the problem is I own too many paper snips, not scissors. In the Stampin' world, we call these snips. So I have too many snips that I have one over here, one over there, and then if I can't find one, rather than finding it, I just go and I get another one, right? So yeah, this is a pretty good mystery. So we had to change the mystery a little bit. The clue was a little bit off. All right. And, okay, let's go here. And what we got to do is we got to cut our little ends here. So, you know, you might do a box differently than me. I'm trying to remember how I do mine. It doesn't matter so much. So we got to clip all these little squares. Okay. So I'm just going to clip all along the edges here. Oh, that might be wrong. But it might not be. It won't be. It won't be because I can fold it. So you just want to clip or snip right along all of these little boxes, okay? That's it. And then you're going to want your bone fold. All right. All right. Patty says, so the Cafe Crafter group, Patty, that is my group of demonstrators. So once you buy the starter kit, what I call the Happy Shopper Special, that's the Cafe Crafter group. We have like a whole another, so like what you are watching is my Stampin' Scrap thing, and I so appreciate every single person that watches, whether it be there or you join my group. I mean, you can, whatever part you take in my Stampin' Scrap business, I totally appreciate it. But there is a whole nother group of sharing demonstrators and that's what we call ourselves as the Cafe Crafters. So there's a whole nother group that takes part in that too. So kind of like 2 different groups within one. So we have the Stampin' Scrappers. That's anybody, that's the page you're on right now. And then we have the Cafe Crafters. That's another, it's a private Facebook group and just another whole community of stampers. And we go to like Stampin' Up! Sponsored events, you know, when they have them. Okay, so do you see what I'm doing here? I'm just folding along all the score lines. If you've never made a box, this is gonna be like the most earth-shattering thing you've ever done in your life. The first time I made a box, I was so impressed with myself. I think I might still have it somewhere because I just thought it was the coolest thing ever. Okay, so everything is folded, scored. You know, I've used my bone fold to make nice, good creases. And now I just have to glue the box together. So I want those little edges to go in, and that's how it is going to stay together. So I'm going to use liquid glue is my preference when I am doing the mystery stamping. So Mary Alice, you are certainly going to have luck with this little box that we're making. So, you know, you're catching it halfway in. Mystery stamping, there is a little mystery within the mystery, is my 1 by 8 needs to be 1 by 5.5. Okay, a little typo there, but it's a mystery. So, you know, maybe it was on purpose. Let's just go with that I did that on purpose. All right, so here we go. So do make sure if you have any questions about being part of our Cafe Crafter group, about being part of Stampin' Up, ask now. I will make sure to get you a special prize in the mail if you do that. All right, here we go. And I'm just using liquid glue. That works great. When I do 3D, I like liquid glue. It gives you a little wiggle room if, you know, if you fumble a little and you need to get a little better fit, you can move it. Or something else I like to use is tear tape. Oh my goodness, I can't talk. I swear, I only had that 1 sip of my beverage before. Or no, what did I say? I had 3 sips. But it's like I haven't taken another one. So that's not what's fumbling me up here. I think it's just all the videos. All right, so otherwise I like to use the 2-sided tear tape. And yes, you know, Tessie's answering the questions for me. So something we do in our Cafe Crafter group for those that want to, totally optional. And now, okay, so our groups are a little strange. So Mary Alice that just joined in, and I shared her fabulous card earlier today. She is in my uplines group. So we're like stamping sidelines, I guess is what you call us, kind of. And she also does, so she does, my upline does Make and Moolah. And we have to post 13 times. My group right now, we are at 12. So if you post 12 times in our little private group, I send you a free embellishment. So I get the privilege of taking part in the same similar thing with my uplines group. And it's not always easy. So those ladies in our group that make it do an awesome, awesome job. All right. And let's go here and here. Now you can go on the outside or the inside. It doesn't matter, whatever you like to do. I'm going on the inside today. Tomorrow when I do it, it might end up on the outside. So all I'm doing is I'm gluing my little edges here. So that little tiny square, my little, it's like a 1 by 1 square. I'm just gluing it right to here. We're gonna put some ribbon around this great box so it is gonna stay in place. And I'm gonna put a little here. See, and this is like a regular tape runner wouldn't work so good because it'd be hard to get it in there. Right now, I'm getting it in there nice and easy because I can just wiggle some adhesive on there. So make sure that you share your project in the comments when you've completed it. I'd love to see it. And this is going to be the last official video for our very virtual party to launch the new mini catalog and celebration. So I hope that you've enjoyed the whole deal, the whole 2 days. I sure have. Okay, I'm gonna put it on here. I'm gonna put it on the little square and put that in place. It worked out quite well to do it right now. My husband has left for just tonight, I think he's back tomorrow night, for a barbecue competition. If you don't know my husband, earlier I showed a picture of him from 18 years ago when he still had hair. But anyways, he's at a barbecue competition and they call themselves, they have a barbecue team. Like, did you know it's an actual team thing? And they call themselves the Dad Bod Barbecuers. It's kind of funny. And so they have a competition tomorrow up, I don't know, actually it's in the metro somewhere. We went with them a couple years ago to this same one and we stayed at a hotel by the state fairgrounds. So it's in that area. And yeah, then they cook ribs and I don't know, chicken, I think. And then they can sometimes win prizes. All right, so next up, that's our basic box. Now, I hope that you had success putting that together. How easy was that? That was not hard at all. So this is just a cute little 3D project and now you can decorate it. So depending on what you plan for your designer series paper, I have planned the, let me see what it is called. And mine turned out super cute. I'm gonna make the same one. I planned out the cute Halloween, well, with a name like that, of course. So we need, you can do 1 piece or 2 pieces, 2 1/4 by 4 1/4. So I need to cut that. If I didn't put my paper trimmer too far away from me, let me find it. It is under my scoring tool. And disregard the look of my paper trimmer. I have more than one and I need to take some rubbing alcohol and get this off of there, but somehow I got a label stuck to there a couple months ago and I just haven't taken it off yet. All right, so I'm gonna go, now I do want my box to go this way, so I am going to want to make sure I look at where my design is as far as to how I'm going to cut my designer series. So I wanna go 4 1/4 here so that this design is going to go this way, and then I'm going to go 2 1/4. And so the Stampin' Up! Trimmer is quite nice. There is the cutting tool. There's also a scoring tool as well. Usually when I'm doing 3D type stuff, I do like to bring in my Simply Scoring board, but if you only have one, this will do the trick for both. And then also another 2 1/4. I'm gonna put this one on the inside, and I'm gonna put the flip side on the inside. So we're gonna have like some ghosts and skulls and bats on the inside of my box. So when somebody opens it, they're gonna be scared, right? Do you think they'll be scared? I don't think they're really gonna be scared, but I'm gonna pretend that they are. So I'm gonna just go ahead and stick that right on the inside. And we'll just use a little liquid glue here. Oh, I have little Miss Melody down here, my daughter's dog. It's kind of her time now. My daughter, do you know what my daughter is doing, everyone? Do you guys want to hear what she's doing? I went upstairs and I was like, where is she? I can't find her. She was out cleaning my car, like vacuuming my car, like for real. And then last night, she mopped the floor upstairs, like our whole floor. We have a lot of hardwood floor upstairs and she mopped it all. Can you believe that? Like, that's crazy, right? I don't know. I don't know what's going on with her. She's 14 and she's like cleaning the house like a crazy woman. But that's okay. I'm gonna just stay quiet about it. I'm gonna let her keep cleaning. Hopefully she's not hearing me talk about right now. And I should share her video. She made a TikTok earlier today while I was doing a Facebook Live about adults. It was quite funny. She's kind of mature for her age. All right, so I'm gonna take the other piece and put it on the top. Now, I mean, that's cute just how it is. Fill this with some chocolates and you are set to go. Look at this. Now, who do you give these gifts to, right? You should give these to anyone. Maybe you're getting your hair done. Maybe you're going to stamp class and you want to bring some to your friends, or you know, your kids, grandkids, anybody deserves a cute little 3D treat. And they are going to be so impressed. They are going to see this and they're going to think that you are the craftiest queen around. That is for sure. Okay. So Susan said she used to clean like that at that age too. I know. I wish I'd had it. I wish I could get back into it. Maybe she is thinking I'm failing as a... Well, I don't want to say I'm failing as a mother. I must be doing something right if she's cleaning the house like this, but I am kind of failing as a housekeeper. Okay, so what am I using here? I couldn't think of the name of this one yesterday when I was sharing a project. I'm using Frightfully Cute. Is that even such a thing? Frightfully Cute. And I'm just gonna get some Memento Black and then something, so the label comes from that bundle, as well as look at these other fun elements. I already pre-cut out a spider web because isn't that frightful? So I'm gonna add a spider web to my project. These did cut out fairly easily. I didn't finish punching these out. Now if I'm gonna cut out many more of these, what I would do is I'd run that die through with a dryer sheet or a piece of wax paper. Yes, hey Tessie, maybe these are something I'm thinking of making for Sunday. That might just be. And what would be good about this, okay, now my son, he's gone too, so it's just the girls home tonight. And what was I saying? Oh, but Brody. So Brody went to the cabin with a friend, but he loves like his sweets, like over the top. Like, I don't even know. Like, I cannot keep candy in our house because it is like gone. He can like sniff it out. So like when they come for team meetings and things like that, I have to like just get it right before people come because it would be gone otherwise. Okay, so this label die is from there as well. So if you're doing the mystery stamp, you'll notice on the end, you need a label and a stamp set with matching punch die, you know, just like you're coordinating something. And so I am using the Frightfully Cute, and I'm gonna put that on there. Okay, so you're gonna see why this is good, how my ribbon is gonna go around here. Okay, here we go. I gotta read what Mary Alice said. So, well, first Connie said, could use young kid to help on the farm. You know what she wants, Connie? Well, maybe you heard me say the other day. She said that she wants to, my daughter, she asked when we get to move to the country because she wants to get some ducks. And I told her that was a great goal to have for when she graduates from college, or, you know, or when she decides to buy a house. That's a great goal, is that she looks for a place in the country so that she can have her ducks. Because I really like it here. I mean, I just got this craft room done. How am I going to move to the country? I mean, could you imagine starting over again? And then my husband has an idea, you know, we're going to go to Montana and live in a farm, which somebody was here from Montana. Maybe I could, I think, wasn't it Montana? Somebody was here from there. I swear, I just thought. Yeah, that's where they want to move, which I'm sure is lovely there, but like I live here. So I'm not sure. I just let them just talk about it. I don't know what I'm going to do if it actually happens someday. Okay, my husband will come home from work and be like, hey, honey, I got a job in Montana. Off we go. And then Allison will already be buying her ducks. Okay, so now I've got this great ribbon. And I got to read what Mary Alice said. She said she remembers cleaning at that age. Oh, you did ironing for the neighbors? Oh my goodness. That's amazing. That is so sweet of you. Okay, so this is why it's nice, because so what you do right now is you'd fill this with your candy. And then you would put this on. So it's kind of hard to open once the candy's in there. I mean, he would find a way, but... Oh boy. Melody is wanting some attention. That is Allison's dog. She is like, she has a big fluffy blanket in the craft room. And usually if I set her on it, if I'm working at night, I can set her on it and she just snuggles right in. But until I like actually set her there, she will just, you know, can kind of walk around whining a little bit. All right, I love that. Somebody just posted who did that? Oh, Susan, all those little ducks. Okay, so now I'm doing a ribbon. I don't think ribbon was on there, but I thought it added a nice little touch. So totally optional, but I thought it closed it up nice. So that's why I'm going to add this little bit of ribbon. The gingham would have looked really nice too, the new black and white gingham. I didn't have enough, so I'm using my glittered ribbon. So it's kind of got a little black and, or not black, it's black, obviously, the ribbon itself, but there's like a little silver sparkle to it. Which, why not add a little sparkle to your Halloween? And, oh, I'm pulling on the wrong side. There we go. I want to pull on this, and I was pulling on the long part. And let's go ahead here. And then I'm going to put this on top of there. That's going to finish off our mystery project, except for, I think we'll add some Wink of Stella. I love to add Wink of Stella onto basic black. All right. And Deanna says she can't get her ducks in a row. Isn't that funny? That is the truth. I can't even imagine having ducks and trying to get them in a row. Mine are all over the place. My life is more like a squirrel, is what I would compare mine to. Okay, let's add this label to it. And who has finished their mystery stamping project? I sure hope you took part in this because it is pretty dang cute. And if you didn't, I would gather that you are going to go back and create this right now, because look at how fast that was. Of course, I was talking and chatting and all of that, but so you could whip these out in no time, and you could have just a ton of them. One piece of cardstock, you know, tiny little bit of designer series paper, a label, and then you still have this piece of paper left to do something else with. All right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked the little question and answer asking about being part of our Cafe Crafter group, those that took part or maybe messaged me a question and asked for a little clarification on what that means to be part of our group. I appreciate it. I hope that you enjoyed taking part in the very virtual party. I'm going to leave these here like this. Here, I'll show you the sample just so you know that I did do one in advance. I certainly did. All right. So Mary says she loves making little boxes. Yes, I know. Aren't they fun? I don't do them nearly enough. All right, Connie, so here is the mystery stamp box. So you were right. It wasn't, oh, I was going to do Wink of Stella. Gosh, I forgot. How did I forget that? I got to grab one. So Connie messaged me earlier and said that it wasn't making much sense because she was thinking card and I just said project. So I was being a little mysterious right from the get-go by saying mystery project. And really, I had no idea what it was. I just wrote the measurements down and I just made this up about an hour ago myself. So it was a mystery to me too, because I did too. I thought, what? This isn't a card? And then when I got to the end of my instructions, it's making sense now. So look at that. All right, so that, you probably can't see it there, but Wink of Stella on black is amazing. The last score mark, Connie, is 1 by 5.5. So we corrected that. That was our mystery that we needed to solve. It is not 1 by 8, it is 1 by 5.5. So I went really slow through all of them, but everything else is right on there. You'll figure it out as far as, you know, which way it goes, because it can only go one way if you start with the first one. But super cute little box. This is gonna wrap it up for the very virtual party for our mini catalog celebration edition. Take part by filling out the door prize form. You've got all weekend to go back, watch any of the videos that you would like to watch, comment, share, you know, like. And every time you do comment, every time you like, you do get entered in that door prize drawing, just so long as you filled out a door prize form. There's a fun little question on the door prize form too. I should talk about that. So even if, you know, you're thinking, well, gosh, I don't know, I shouldn't fill that out. I'm already a demonstrator or, you know, whatever it may be. Everybody's welcome to fill that out and take part, because one of the questions on there is how long have you been stamping? So I have like a 1 to 3 years. I don't even remember what the rest was, probably 4 to 7 and then 10 plus, or you haven't started stamping yet. I want to gauge how long everybody has been stamping that is taking part in the Stamp and Scrap community, because it's kind of a good gauge, you know. And then maybe I'll have another question coming up that we can answer, and then it gives me percentages and stuff. So it's going to be super fun. And yeah, we do have a garage sale coming up. Let's talk about that. So real quick, I mean, why not? We got time. How about I just have a drink and then I can chat for a few more minutes here. I suppose I could turn this up. Is anybody in a hurry? I can let you see me, right? Oh my goodness. I think the dog just got into the garbage. Uh-oh, I gotta stop her. So you all just sit tight, watch my mess over there. I'm gonna get that little turkey. I'll be right back. This is the craziness that goes on at my house, everybody. Melody. No. Okay. Now that she's been spotted. Okay, so I swear, see, I wasn't drinking much during the video, but now I guess I could finish it. I probably won't. I'll have a little sip though. All right, everybody. So let's see. At first I garbage sale, garage sale. It's not garbage, it's like golden treasure. So coming up, if you're local, and even local within like a couple of hours of Mankato, we are having a garage sale in September. I believe, what is the dates on that? If anybody knows the dates, feel free to shout them out in the comments. It's the third, like Thursday, Thursday and Friday. The third Thursday and Friday in September. We are having a fabulous garage sale event. It'll be our 5th annual garage sale. My Cafe Crafter group gets to take part. It just costs them $15 to take part. And they get to all their stuff. And then they get cash back. Now, my customers can take part too and get a product credit. So if you have stuff you want to sell, you can get in touch with me. But if you want to join our Cafe Crafter group, as long as you're current, you get to take part in that for free and get cash. So if you've got a whole stash of stuff, let me know. But if you want to come and shop it, you can do that too. So I think I just have about 4 spots left for consigners though, because we are pretty filled up and we only have so much room. So what else do we have to talk about? I think that's it. I think we can head out for the day. All right, everybody, have a great, fabulous Friday night, good weekend. Go back, watch all the videos, see all the content. I shared a ton from Stampin' Up. This afternoon's video was outstanding with all of those card shares from a card swap and just all kinds of fun stuff. And stay tuned, I will be posting those other fun cards, these fun, this card. I'll share the link for that in just a little bit. It's going to be coming direct from YouTube. So thanks for the laughs. Did I do something stupid? I'm just kidding. I probably said something really dumb. I got you. I know what you mean. Okay, but you know what I'm going to share? I'm going to share the video of Allison because we have people that watch from all over the country. And, and you know, we have a little bit of an accent here in Minnesota, right? And our family likes to kind of accentuate that. And sometimes it shows through in public too. Like, we talk like I'm talking to you normally, but my daughter will put on another whole accent, like a really extreme one. And she did a TikTok today, or I was saying at the beginning, that was absolutely hilarious. So I will, I'll share that in the comments because it's pretty funny. And so just watch it. You don't have to be on TikTok to watch it. You can just click the link and watch it. It's pretty darn funny. All right. Okay. I'm going to head out. Okay. This is going to be it for real. Everybody have a good weekend and we will catch you next week. I will do a live at some point next week. I'm not going to say when, but you do have until Monday to like, share, comment, do all that business and get the door prize form filled out. And then I will do a live at some point next week for all of the drawing winners. There's going to be a ton of them. And then also, what else? Oh, regular Facebook Live will be next Wednesday at 11 a.m. Central for our regular weekly Facebook Live. You can watch it on the replay anytime though too. I'll come up with something really super great for you and we'll see you then. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.